Yes, we live.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I am joined by two friends. Let Master J.
Hello. No, I'm Master J. Get the hell out of here.
And let J in the background.
Yeah, hi.
All right, we are here for a political debate. Okay. The video isn't working. We need to reload my stream. Is it going? Hopefully, it should go here soon.
No, I'm just seeing your
It's going to be probably a little bit. It's probably a little behind. All right. Our first topic. Here we go. Who's first?
Sure. Well, I mean, what topic are we going?
So who's going to start off first? Who wants to volunteer to go first?
I'll go first.
All right, Jackey, here you go. First up, first topic, abortion.
All right, I have a lot to say.
All right, here you go. I'm going to start a timer. I'm going to get a timer. You get 2.5 minutes.
Bring it on.
All right. 3, 2, 1, begin. Begin, Jackey. It's going.
Yeah. Well, we're just gonna I don't know, we just give a starting.
Like we're going.
Just talk about
your opinion.
Oh, right.
Jackey, your time.
I 100% believe that abortion should be banned. I don't believe it should be a thing. And because there's two decisions that comes into abortion. There's choices, the women's choices, because it's their body, so they should have their own choices. And then there's a life. You know, when you talk about abortion, you're probably talking about throwing away a life. That's how I see it. And I don't think you should be throwing away life. It's a shame. And I get it. It's more complicated than that. But when you get to the process, to the point where you're talking about abortion, I'm really sure you knew the outcome, what was going to happen. Besides talking about incidents like rape, like when it's consensual, I think you had the responsibility of knowing that it would have happened and that you were probably going to want to abort. So don't do it, in my opinion. I just think that abortion should not be a thing. Abortion should be banned 100%. I'm 100% supportive of the ban.
All right, you still have another 55 seconds.
All right, let me make a statement that all right, let's support this part. So in my opinion, abortion is like this. You can put yourself in that perspective, and that that could be you know. You could have, your parent could have been just wanting to have some fun, and then you're there, right? But then they're talking about want a possible abortion. You know, you're not there anymore. That could be you. In my opinion, you know, we're glad that we're alive, and then that, you know, our parents decided not to abort. But I think that should be a decision, because like when people talk about choices, they're neglecting what that potential life was thinking of.
5 seconds.
I think heavily should be in the thing.
Time's up. There you go. All right.
Who's next?
All right. We got a question in the chat.
We have a question?
Oh,
That's not a question. That's just Kenny messing around.
Who's Kenny?
Oh, he's from the AM Hoop server, I think.
Oh, hi, Kenny.
Do you like cheese? No, only on cheese pizza.
That's not a question. No, move on.
I know. All right. All right, Jackey. All right. Now, since that, me and Jay can ask Jackey questions. We'll move on. All right, Jackey. What if the mother needs to take an abortion? What if the mother's life is in danger? Would abortion be okay on that?
I mean, yes, I am fully support that life should be saved and it should not be dead. But then, like, if it puts the the mother and risk her own life, I think, yeah, you would probably figure out some other alternatives first. But like, if all hope is of an alternative just can't be considered, then yeah, I think it should. I'm in the middle of something right now.
Jay, you got any questions for Jackey?
Yeah.
Anyone else got any questions for Jackey?
Who else
Give
got
him
a
about a minute. Give him another minute or so.
We just a statement of bruh.
You don't need to look up yourself.
Bruh, Kaiser's just messing with us.
Man, don't ask questions. Yeah. Has anyone got any questions? Mike?
Oh, Jay's busy right now. He'll be back in a minute. We can move
All
on.
right. In that case, I'm gonna go next. Keep on the topic of abortion. Right. I'm
right.
really more so against abortion, but I don't support a ban on it because I'm still pro-life, half pro-life, half pro-choice. I wouldn't recommend an abortion, but banning it is kind of a violation of the freedom of speech or freedom of being a human basic need, I should say. You know what I mean? Let me get a timer. Hold up. All right. You heard me. I'm repeating myself. Well, I'm not prepared, am I? It's not gonna go well. All right. Let's say the mother's life, of course, is in danger. If you need an abortion, if it's a need, not want, a need, then do it. If you need it. If it's a want, would recommend not doing so, but depends as well. If you want to do it, fine. But would recommend look at what you could be doing, the pros and cons of it, and think it through. Of course. I mean, I do love kids. Not in the weird way. Get your fucking dirty mind out of the I have a speech impediment now. Please kill me.
Oh, you still have minutes. Oh, you still have a lot of minutes.
Yeah, a minute and a half. I know.
Yeah, go on. We waiting.
I don't know what to say.
I mean, you don't have to use your entire time. You don't have to use all the time.
I'm a third party. I believe abortion should be allowed, but on a
All
limit.
right.
That's what Kaiser thinks.
Limits. Oh, I couldn't not see that.
Bro, in my opinion, if it's necessary, like where your life is in danger, then go for it. But if nothing is at stake and it's unnecessary, I don't think abortion should be a thing. Like, if your life is in danger, I get it, and if you're a rape victim, I get it. But if it was a consensual course,
What if you forget? What if you don't have a condom? Well, in that case, just do safe sex.
No, think about this.
Protection. Use protection.
Your life is not in danger. You're not a rape victim. It's a consensual sexual intercourse, and your life is not in danger. It's probably going to be a healthy baby. Why would you abort the baby? I think if it's unnecessary, abortion should not be an option. That's what I think. If it's fully unnecessary, no abortion.
All right. All right, Jay.
My turn.
2.5 minutes.
All right. So,
Right.
well, basically, all right. I can start now, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So, I am also on the side of pro-life. Even though I'm a Democrat, I actually would side with the Republicans' belief of pro-life. Many things what I said, Jackey and Franz kind of already said, so I'm not going to repeat too much on that. But I'm going to say one thing. I definitely value, because like the argument being made of pro-choice is that it's a woman's body and they should have a decision on what to do with their body. I totally understand that argument. My only exception to that argument is that when it comes to a matter of life and death, no, I don't think anybody should get a choice. It doesn't matter what gender you are, what race, what nationality. There should be no choice when it comes to a life and death situation, whether that be a life and death for you or somebody else. And I want to bring up this an example that really made me think this. There's a movie that I watched before called Me Before You, which stars Sam Claflin and Emilia Clarke. Basically, this guy wants to do suicide, right? And now, technically that's his decision, but there was this one character that said that this guy is not mentally well. He's not in a good mental state to be making that decision. It's not like he was mentally sane and making a decision. He was not in any mental capacity to be making a decision that he thinks is good for himself. So that's an example supporting that. I feel like even though women should get a decision, when it comes to life and death, nobody should get that decision. It's not fair to kill the baby just because you're struggling. Everybody has their sob stories. Everybody has issues in their life. That doesn't mean you should just, like an abortion, kill the baby, run off away from your problems. So that's why I'm pro-choice. I mean pro-life. And is there still time left?
Yes, yeah, 15 seconds.
15 seconds. Can I just end my argument early?
If you want, sure.
I will. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say.
All right, left with 10 seconds. All right, any questions? We got Kaiser making his statement on the screen. There it is. Now I can see. I would discourage it, but I would not support a ban on it.
Well, yes. If I guess I did address in my argument, but I guess if it does pose a life risk to the mother, like the mother could potentially die if they don't abort, then yeah, I guess I would support abortion in that instance. But generally, I'm pro-life.
No, but in my opinion, it's consensual, so they knew that reproduction would happen, and they still do it, knowing that they will do abortion. Yet they still did it because they knew it will lead to reproduction. So if they're basically,
you want to have sex,
they're basically saying, "I'm going to abort the baby" before they have the sex. They agree to have it, and they're going to say, "I'm going to abort."
Well, the argument is made as rape victims. I guess rape victims.
If it's consensual, 100% consensual, right? They're basically agreeing to abortion before aborting a consensual because they knew they're going to reproduce if they do this. They still did it. They knew the consequences. It's like you read the whole term of the term of conditions. They read it. They knew what will happen, yet they still did it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm against abortion.
I'll give the chat about another 30 seconds to write up a response. All right, Kaiser, there's no question. Kaiser.
Well, who's Kaiser, by the way?
Oh, that's
he's the kind of moderator again. Yes, there's no standard moderator. All right. Hey. What's going on?
Also, I want to say, Kamala Harris, 24, vote blue.
Yeah. Me too.
Okay, hold up. My screen's kind of breaking. All right. The next topic here. It says border security and immigration. All right. Since Jackey went first and last time, Jackey, you get 2.5 minutes.
Let me clarify. Is this about illegal immigration?
Illegal immigration, border security, and all that.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, you're up. Hey, go.
Me?
Yeah, Jackie, too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I have mixed opinions. So let's start with how I get to understand the argument saying that they're illegal immigrants. The reason why they're not legal to begin with because they probably had history of either they were terrorists or they were generally bad guys, rape or drug dealers or whatever. I get it. Like I hear Trump saying that all the time, but like not all of them are bad. Some are they just can't fight the system to be legal, so they come into the state without choice. That's so I have like two sides I'm leaning towards. One's like obviously there will be bad apples, and then the other side, there's still people who just generally want a legal citizenship. They came in without no choice. Um, so I think there should just be limitations, like constant regulation, security on illegal immigration. Like the people who generally wants to be there will get the citizenship eventually. I think they should be allowed. Then they should they should do background checks essentially. Check out all the bad people want to go in. Like I think that's what essentially they should do. Background check everything. Be, at that way, because I think they should allow even if they are illegal immigrants, because they just want to be a resident in here. So yeah, if you do that, the security, I think the state security will be fine if they just check every single, regulate the whole system itself, even if they are illegal or legal. They should all have the same process. No different. They should be no different.
It's been on 20 seconds.
Mm.
Ending. You got any questions, Jay? For Jackie? Jay, do you have any questions?
Any questions?
Like you guys ask question or the chat got a question?
Both. So I don't really have any questions.
I mean, you got
well, not a question from me, but I'm just gonna mention there's this right-wing, very conservative activist who's the founder of the largest student conservative movement, Turning Point USA. His name is Charlie Kirk. He constantly mentions he obviously does not like illegal immigrants. He says that every year we have tons of illegal immigrants poisoning our country with drugs like fentanyl. And so, what's your? Let's say you were debating Charlie Kirk, which you're not. If you were, how would you respond to that? Illegal immigrants poisoning the country.
Okay, first of all, I feel like if the illegal immigrant they came in, I feel like then you should strengthen your. I think like it should be the state. Like they'll probably how you say strengthen the security up a bit because you can't. I think it's impossible to just even if you just had legal immigrants. If you just had legal immigrants coming in, no illegal, I think it will still happen either way. Just the numbers will be less, but I think it will happen regardless. It's the states wherever they're from, they're going into. It's the state's responsibility to strengthen laws, regulate them, and essentially clear all that drug dealing thing. I think obviously even if it was legal immigrants, there would still be issues like this happening among them. So I think that on that matter, it should be the state regulating.
By state, do you mean the federal government?
Federal government, wherever they're entering into, they should regulate it and stuff because it's obviously going to happen either way.
All right. I'm going to go. All right. It looks like we have a lot in common, I guess. I do support background checks, of course. I mean, who wouldn't?
Yeah.
Who have background checks?
Brief interruption. Kamala Harris also supports in background checks.
Yeah, I support background checks. It's important.
Yeah, those. The problem is, if those are found guilty, what is the punishment?
Are you talking about like they're trying to immigrate in, or they're
Immigrating in,
drug dealers?
drug dealer, and all that stuff. What's the punishment?
Um, I mean, I hear options like sending them back and then having their country deal with it, but then I think it's complicated. Or you could like send it into your own, like your own hands. You punish it on your own, whether they go to prison. But I don't know. I hear a lot of saying that send them back because that's where they're from. But I think it's more complicated than just sending them back and having them deal with it.
Yeah, the problem with that is if they're drug dealers, right? I mean, they're bad guys. You're just sending the bad guys
Yeah, that's
back
what I was thinking.
to do bad. Where,
So
where
in
they
my
don't.
opinion, just keep them in your prison. Just keep it in your prison, and then have the country transfer back to them
Like, I
eventually.
would imprison them.
Yeah, imprison them. No, I'm hoping that I imprison them to send back to the country so they can imprison at their own place. Because I'm assuming it's not send them back into a free man as a free man. They should be sent back in prison.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right. Well, we probably should let Franz speak.
All right. The punishment, I think we should at least take away the drugs that they have, and honestly, I would let them go to a class, talk about why it's not okay to be a drug dealer and stuff. You know what I mean?
Well, I have a question for you.
That's what my
If they're
dad has
drug
to do
dealers,
about the SA.
do you think a class will really be effective if they're like?
No, my dad's doing that. All the people who are inmates at prisons, they do that
That's
after
fair.
their sentences.
Fair point.
All right.
Okay. And if that doesn't work, I mean, send them to prison. That doesn't work. I'll go for the class person. If not, then the prison. Like, I don't think I have anything else I could say. That's all I can think of.
Bro, you always have those 15-second responses.
Like, I'm not prepared.
I don't have anything
muted it
prepared either. I'm just saying.
I was muted before we
By
started.
the way, to the audience, none of us did any preparation. We're just like we just doing off the spot.
Any questions? I'll give the
No.
viewer another 30 seconds to make any questions. We'll get a drink. Be right back. Oh, got myself a drink. All right. Here. Nope. God fucking.
Wow, this is so unprofessional. Yo, shit, why are you
Oh my
so loud?
god! All right, here we go. Next topic. Let me reset the timer. All right, Jackey. The topic is
Climate change. All right.
Jackey, go.
Okay. So about climate change, obviously it's a big issue. We have like unreasonable weather that's happening everywhere. Ice sheets are melting. Antarctica is not even cold anymore. It's like getting warmer and warmer. It's not even snowing anymore where it used to snow. Obviously, it's a big issue. I do believe in climate change. It 100% exists. It's like if some things it doesn't exist, it 100% do exist. Just look outside. It's not what it used to be 5 years ago. And it's a big issue. I think it could definitely long-term issue. It's obviously not happening. You don't see the big problem right now, but it's obviously going to bite us later on. So I think we should do something about it. Definitely. Like, first of all, look at how many greenhouse gas we're just pumping out in the air. We're breaking that ozone layer. We should. I get it. Like people say that. Oh, it's so expensive trying to make the change to benefit your benefit. Like when they switch gas cars to electric, I get it's so expensive. But I feel like there could be alternative way, like commercial companies, right? They could make the switch too, not just the citizen. There's all these factories pumping out greenhouse gas. How about find an alternative way and you can pump out less. And then that would definitely help. And then the citizen, of course, they would have to make a change as well. But they always say the citizen gotta make the change, but they never say the companies gotta make a change. The companies never make a change. They just expect us to make a change, which you know I think that's just half of the people changing, but like it's expensive. So why not have all the companies, government officials, they can make the change too. If we all make the change, then climate change would definitely not be much of an issue.
We're sitting on 15 seconds roughly.
I'll just say that if we actually believe in climate change and do something about it, we won't be seeing crazy weather like this, and the world won't be close to destruction.
And if any questions?
Any specific things in mind as what we could do?
Okay, first of all, I know the most basic thing is switch from gas to electric, but obviously that's expensive. We can't really do that. That's way too expensive. Really, only the rich people, wealthy people can do that. So for the majority of us who are not those wealthy people to make the switch, we could like wait. When people say like switching, like the plastic stuff, does that have anything to do with climate change?
What do you mean by plastic?
I get it. Like plastic could be. Well, actually, no. Scrap that. Scrap it. That's about the ecosystem. My bad. So air pollution, right? So first of all, let's see. Or about air pollution. I get there's stuff like machines that we might use in life. Like I get people who like to smoke. I think all of that contributes to the air type. Besides, it's bad for the human itself. They always say don't smoke it's bad for you. But you also got to consider it's also bad for the environment too, because that's a lot of. Wait, when you're smoking, what's exactly pumping out? It's
just greenhouse gas.
Yes, you're pumping out greenhouse gas. Think of there's probably like millions of people on cigarettes, right? They always say it's bad for you, but they forget that it's also bad for environment. So if we lessen those, battle your addictions. I get it's hard, but we figure something out. Then that's one step for those people, and then for others, maybe like we might use machines like stuff like I don't know some type of. I know some people they like camping. They have machines that makes a lot of greenhouse gas. Could figure out alternatives or not use it. Like I'm sure there are other ways to achieve something, especially like your stove, right? I think that definitely pumps out a lot. I mean, maybe I get there's these induction stove stuff. I don't think they're much. I think they're pretty. I think they are affordable. So maybe you can make the switch there in your kitchen. Definitely.
Okay.
I don't have any questions. I'm going to go. I'm going to reset my timer. All right. I do think that climate change obviously is real, of course. Now, the difference between a seasonal change and a climate change, a seasonal change is a few months of a change. Climate change happens over a 20, 30, 40-year period. Now, the things that we could do is expand public transportation and have it more accessible for everyone. If you need to go somewhere, use public transportation as best as you can. And plus, even if you charge your phone in the middle of the night and they're no longer using it, unplug the charger from the outlet. Actually saves some power and stuff. It saves you money as well while you're on it. Don't have anything. I thought of it while Jackey was talking. I lost it. Who are you, Jackey? I blame you.
I don't do it.
I blame you. I had it in my law at all planned.
Fine, I got a question for you anyway. When you said we're expanding the transportation, what are you expanding to?
expanding more so more people are able to use public transportation. Not from what I know, public transportation doesn't go everywhere.
So you're telling me that if you have a car, you're gonna take public transportation instead?
If you are able to use public transportation, if it's a longer distance and possible, use it. Even if you can walk, if it's like a walkable distance, like walk if you can.
We have a lot of lazy people. We have a
I
lot
don't
of
care, but it actually probably motivates them to get better in shape as well, especially the heavier ones.
So you're telling people to walk to work.
That is if it's a shorter distance, like a walkable distance, of
Sure.
course.
Yeah, I work.
If it's a public transportation, use it if you can.
What about if you live in LA, where you kind of need a car to get around, or
Yeah.
upstate New York?
In that case, public transportation. The bigger cities, I think, would require public transportation more
No,
than
well,
others.
people think LA's public transportation isn't exactly that developed.
Well, how about this? This might
Probably
sound
needs
cheap,
a little
but
bit
what about
more.
make electric cars cheaper? Make electric
Yeah.
cars cheaper.
That outwits the point as well.
Yeah, we can make
use,
have an
like
app
cheaper
that makes
materials.
electric cars
Some cheaper materials that
cheaper.
aren't really.
They say electric car instead of gas cars. Well, make it
And
cheaper.
that's my time.
We'll switch to it. Make it cheaper, and we'll switch to it. If you really care about the environment.
All right, now I can see that. You got any questions, Jay? Yeah.
I think those are some really good points and definitely important issues you guys mentioned. I just want to say that question actually. Yeah, well, I actually want to get back to the public transportation thing. Like, for example, oh god. Okay, like for example, let's say instead of LA, what if you live in upstate New York, like Saratoga Springs, Poughkeepsie, the White Plain, Westchester, like those areas, like which public transportation is not really a thing. Like what do you think? Is there anything the government can do to address places that lacks public transportation?
No, because they're like up in the mountains. That's why.
Well, no,
I think the mountains walk. That's something I would do. I would plan on doing that. I'm really planning on living in the mountains and just walking everywhere.
You know what?
I don't give a crap about a car.
No, the
I like
government
nature.
should just
I love
fund
nature.
for cheap
I want to save it.
electric cars.
Yeah,
They say that switch to the electric cars, but they're not gonna make it cheaper because they want the money. But in my opinion, if you care about the earth, you
If you
live
care about
in,
the money, make it cheaper so more people can afford it. More people affording it means more people are going to buy it.
Tell you to switch to electric cars, thinking that we're billionaires.
no, we're not billionaires.
No, because whoever's saying that we gotta switch to
Like,
electric
how much does it
cars,
cost anyway?
assuming we're Elon Musk. They're essentially.
I can't even afford a car. You want me to buy an electric car?
They're saying make the switch, but they're acting like we're all billionaires.
Oh, the issue of money, that may or may not be a future topic.
Or hell, just do what Franzl walk. If you gotta walk to Pennsylvania,
No, I mean, a walkable distance, like 2 miles,
Wait,
2.5 miles.
walk from New York City to Philadelphia.
besides,
Is that
it's
what
not
that means?
possible.
I mean,
The
I'll do that.
hunter-gatherers
I
did it.
would do that.
Yeah, the hunter. We
There's no excuse.
why don't we go back to being hunter gatherer?
Yeah, so they say that's not possible to walk, but that's no excuse because
They did it. Our
They did it.
ancestors.
How about just become an untapped concept
That's
of
no
tribe?
excuse. They say it's impossible to walk to, but that's
They
no
say it's not
excuse because our
practical.
ancestors did
Our
it.
ancestors did it.
I mean, yeah. It's because our ancestors did it. Or
Wait,
we just become
Wait,
an
hold on.
uncontested
That's
tribe.
proof that our current generation is lazy
Yeah.
compared to our ancestors.
Yes.
We're lazy.
I'm currently getting the other issues.
Because it's possible if you, let's say you have a business meeting at Houston, you're in Los Angeles, those hunter-gatherers back then, they'll proudly walk down to the
But
city.
also, loosely related, before we jump in, when we mention climate change, we talk about like rising temperatures, natural disaster, occurring more frequently, but we kind of like we haven't really been talking about like things outside our planet. For example, the destruction of the ozone layer, solar flares going on, like and a bunch
Solar
of other
flares,
stuff.
that's just natural. It's gonna get stronger next year.
Yeah, but like
Maybe
we also
11 years.
like
Not
the ozone layer.
planning right now. And the
Is
sun,
like-
the sun is getting bigger, but by the time the sun
well,
does get
my-
concerningly big, we'd be long gone. The community would be dead by then.
That's true. But for the ozone layer, right? I
Before
feel
the
like
stuff out,
well, definitely the depletion of the ozone layer contributes to global warming for sure. So I want to propose: do you guys think it's reasonable for our federal government to invest in scientific innovation to find a way to restore or at least slow down the degeneration of our ozone layer? Like the government should invest more in finding solutions to fix the ozone layer situation.
Honestly, yes. And also force the churches to pay their taxes.
Yes. This ain't raining on
That
it.
could help. No wonder why we're in so much debt. Also, I would lower the amount of money we can spend on a yearly basis so we can have more money that we gain per year than we spend. All right, next topic. Talking about democracy. Donald Trump's the reason why this happened.
Could you be a bit more specific? Like what threats are we talking
Donald
about?
Trump and the fascists of him saying that
Fascist?
in 4 years that
call it
we
a
want to vote
fascist?
again.
Yo, who's the
Project
fascist?
2025.
Who's the fascist?
Project 2025.
Just because you don't like
Well,
it,
that's not fascism.
it's not fascism. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean you call it.
It's not fascism. It's extreme.
Okay.
Okay, here's what I
Well,
gotta say.
a dictatorship, I should say.
Okay, first up, can someone just pull up that Project 25? I don't exactly remember what was at the beginning here.
It limits abortion rights for women. It limits freedom for LGBTQ community.
And puts illegal immigrants, people of illegal immigrants, into concentration camps.
Wait, what was the first one?
Wait, it puts illegal immigrants in concentration camps?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Wait, why?
Oh, wow.
Okay, first
That's
of all, in Project 25, that just sounds like we're going back from
It
our
does
World
sound
War
going
III.
backward.
Yeah,
we're going
and the
back.
topic of the concentration camps, when the camps were liberated in World War II, they released the Jews and all those people. The gays left the gays in the concentration camps for another 25 years.
Who even cooked up this Project 2025?
I think
Heritage Foundation. It costed $22 million.
Conservatives. It's very, very conservative.
No, it's the Heritage Foundation.
Well,
Trump is very familiar with the Heritage Foundation, for sure.
Well, I'm sure they're conservatives too.
Obviously.
Well, but
the
here's
Republican
the
Party.
thing. So
Also known as the fascists.
So once again, I'm going to mention Charlie Kirk again. He gave this analogy. He said that a loving mother, the reason she shuts her doors and locks her doors at night is not because she hates society, but because she wants to protect her children who lives inside her house. So Charlie Kirk is comparing that to our government. The reason we're restricting our borders and trying to kick out these illegal immigrants is not because we hate the outside world, but because we're trying to protect the Americans, basically. So I think that's why Project 2025 is doing that. I think at least that's the argument.
I could see
but like
why.
You don't gotta put people in.
What about the people who are complete innocent and want
what's
a positive impact on the country?
What does limiting the LGBTQ's right have to do with?
They're religious. They're a religious party. They're quite heavily religious. So, do what you want with that. This is about that. Heritage Foundation. Trump is very familiar with that. It was the Heritage Foundation made $106 million in 2023. The project 2025 costed $22 million, so a quarter of the revenue they earned. budget $22 million. This is a real threat.
Also,
many contributors to the project have close ties to Donald Trump. His 2024 presidential campaign.
I want to say, if we're talking about threats to democracy, we should probably talk about attack on the Capitol, right?
Well, yeah. Listen, I'm scared. Like, if Trump loses, how's he gonna react?
Yes.
No, because he will definitely,
We don't need a repeat of the attack on the Capitol.
I don't think he'll repeat it, but it's something.
It probably will be something similar.
He's gonna first. He's gonna have us recount the whole poll, saying that it was rigged against him, and then do something to respond to it.
The Trump administration wanted Wisconsin to be recounted last time because Biden wanted by very
I just want Kamala to win for sure.
Kamala.
I think everyone here is a Democrat, basically.
Vote blue.
Vote blue. If don't vote blue, I will end your life.
Right there.
Just kidding.
Hey, she's leading in the polls in Michigan.
Wait, wrong
From what I heard, they're leading by 11
way.
points, which I don't think so. Very much.
Let's
talk about how the Republicans are really defending of pedophilia and children getting married, but yet not in support of trans rights and all that. I've seen a lot of Republicans try to defend pedophilia and children getting married. They think children who are like 14, 15 should get married to like 21-year-olds.
What?
I've seen people say that, especially with Moist Critical on that issue, the problem that rose a few days ago.
So wait, so they're basically supporting the basically taking away the age of consent thing.
Somewhat, yes. That's wrong in itself.
Interesting.
And knowing that the Republican Party is like more of a cult, they're gonna believe everything we say. So it's only be.
Bro, you're literally in that party.
Oh wait, let me just get us back on track. We're discussing a lot of topics that relate to a threat to democracy, but I just want to pose a question: do you think Trump is a threat to our democracy?
Partially, yes.
Okay.
I feel like the reason why he may hate democracy because there's Democrat or democracy in the word under his own political rivals. That's what I used to think of it. He really doesn't know the difference between a republic and a democracy. That's what I feel.
Yeah. You want to say something, Jackey?
About what again?
Oh, okay. So I do think Trump is a threat to democracy. I don't know. He just really the thought of him having a second. The thought of having a potential second presidential term with Donald Trump just feels really uncomfortable. Yeah, I just really don't want to see that happen.
Especially
2025
makes it worse. Let me just bring up the fact that his own grandson is disabled, and Trump. Even with that fact, Trump has said multiple times that he wished disabled people would just die. I have autism. That includes me.
So Donald Trump does not.
He does not support disabled people.
So definitely. First of all, I want to mention Alice Wong. She's a host, the Disability Visibility Project. Great podcast. She also wrote a book called Year of the Tiger, Detailing About Her Life. Great book. She would not support Donald Trump, and Donald Trump should definitely watch that podcast. Disability Visibility. He could learn a thing or two from her.
Interesting. I'll remind you to send me that after the debate, of course. So I'll look at that.
Disability Visibility.
I'll remind you to send it after. On to the next topic, right?
Economic issue.
Oh yeah,
money.
Corporate greed. Yay.
All right. Okay, I just want to first get to taxing. Where do I stand? There's one saying that we tax the rich because the idea behind that is no, let's start with taxing the poor.
My question is,
what?
The citizens, be able to know? Should we the government tell the citizens where the tax money goes to, where it's funded to?
Oh, definitely, it'll support necessary infrastructure build, like that actually needed, not just some random infrastructure thing we've been seeing.
Wait, Jackey, I don't think you heard this question.
What was his question?
I think Franz asked, should people know what's being spent on by the government?
Yes, it's coming from our pocket. If it's our pocket, we have the right, because it's not their money; it's the people's hard work money.
Well,
so
technically, it is kind of their money. They're the one who technically it is the government's money because they're the one who definitely made the money.
But they gave it to us.
They gave it to
So
us.
now it's ours.
And we worked for it.
Ownership.
No, we stayed up for 24 hours to receive the government money. You're telling us it's still theirs? No. Okay. Can I get back to my explanation, or we're still answering your question?
I don't think we have any.
Because I'm basically saying that we should have the right to know what we have.
Too.
Okay. Anyway, taxing. There's the idea of taxing the poor, because you tax the poor, the rich people has more money, and then the idea is for them to pour their money into the economy, help them out.
Wait, did you say tax the poor? No, I think you meant to say tax the rich.
No, I'm going through the two ideas.
Oh.
There's Reaganomics, right? That's essentially taxing the poor, and then the rich will pour in the money in the economy. That obviously doesn't work. I don't know why they thought the rich people would be that generous. Not a lot of people do. And then there's the idea of taxing the rich, because they can afford it. Because when you tax the poor, you're just sending them out in the streets. So, which one do I support? I support neither. I think everyone should be taxed, because with no tax, there's a lot of stuff like free stuff, like free healthcare, free insurance, free, like basically anything free that benefits the people, infrastructures or whatever, the military. Definitely tax is necessary, but I think that everyone should be equal, like low tax, because we have so many people, like millions and billions of people living here. So we could tax everyone at a low rate. Everyone's saying there's no difference. Everyone gets taxed the same, but it's a really low rate, because we have so many people. It'll add up.
Okay, that's a very good point. I would like to present a counter argument. Is that okay, Franz?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, I want to make this clear. I agree with everything Jackey said. I am not a conservative, but I'm going to bring an argument from a conservative's point of view just to make this discussion more interesting. So once again, I'm going to mention Charlie Kirk, conservative activist, leader of Turning Point USA, biggest student conservative movement. But basically, he says this. The overall claim is taxing on the rich disincentivizes risk-taking. A lot of entrepreneurs who become billionaire, takes their time to risk their money to grow big. If they're going to do that, and they do make big, but suddenly there's taxes taking away a huge chunk of the money that they earn. And even though the rates might seem low, the bigger your income, the bigger the impact of the tax. So he says, if you're pouring in your money, your life savings, all of your power to become big in the entrepreneurial world, and then the government takes a huge amount of that money, why should we be entrepreneurs? It disincentivizes risk taking. He calls that Charlie Kirk quote. It disincentivizes risk taking. Okay, those were not words from me. That was a Charlie Kirk's word. I don't agree with him.
First of all, that's a hypocritical way of thinking, because that's from a point of view of someone who's already wealthy, right? That's a very hypocritical, because same goes for the poor people. They want to be successful. They can't be successful because they're getting taxed. They're just getting sent to the streets because they're pouring all their life savings into the tax. They can't even support themselves anymore. They're
What I
just
would say is
housing. They can't even support themselves anymore because they have to contribute most of it to the tax. So you're saying that they can't be higher, but what about the poor people? You're gonna make them go lower because so the rich people go higher?
That's a good point. I agree with you. I don't agree with Charlie Kirk,
Because
but
he's
that's
not,
what he said.
because he's not considering the lower class people.
Yeah.
He's only considering the people who wants to be higher.
People, he's only considering the people who's able to risk. Poor people are not necessarily in that position. They're not exactly have the ability to risk take. You can only risk take if you have the ability to risk take. So Charlie Kirk's argument of disincentivizing risk taking only applies to the people who can risk take,
Yeah.
who can financially afford it.
Because think of this hypothetical situation. You got that people who, let's say they have $10,000. All they gotta do is like, give like maybe 3,000 of it, right? And they do that year. And then you got the poor people, maybe they only have like 6,000. No, wait, no, they have like 5,000. They have to take that 3,000. They only have 2,000 to support themselves now, while those higher people, they still got a lot and more incoming, while here you're just leaving them less. So they can't take a risk. They're just what they're making, 80% of it is gone, going to the tax.
Franz, do you have anything to say about that?
Yeah, I think we shouldn't just tax everything. I think we tax the taxes you get be based on how wealthy you are. So the rich should have higher taxes, the poor should have lower taxes, middle class, middle taxes.
I mean, it would just cause a uprising. I think everyone should be just taxed equally, but at the lowest rate.
I think the rich should get taxed more.
I think we should just ban hidden fees. I've seen a lot of people hide fees in
But
their
one thing I don't think should be taxed.
Just ban outright hidden fees.
Tax your tips. Apparently, Americans are getting taxed on tips.
No, do you know what tip is? Your generosity for the hard work.
The tip is
No, essentially, tip is
not a tax.
Watch, Franz serves me.
Your country's going to hell.
Oh, think of this. Franz serves me coffee every day, right? He's very nice. Serves the best.
I'll serve you rice, but okay.
I'm like, man, this is really good coffee. You know what? I'll give him an extra $30.
Yeah, but
comes in. Wait. Give me $25 of it, and then you can get your $5 tip.
They tax on the tip you give.
So they're basically taking away from the generosity.
A tip should not be taxed.
Yeah, tip should not be taxed, but it is apparently.
Just dumb. First of all,
yes,
you're getting extra money. That is what I call corporate greed.
Yes, very much.
Yeah, it's like like I'm feeling good today. Really good guy, so I give him extra, but then government decides to swoop him and take some of the extra.
Well, a tip is an optional thing.
Yeah.
Why are we making something required of an optional thing?
So they decide to tip a optional. No, they decide to tax the optional thing.
Yeah. America, the land of the free. Not so much anymore. Man.
No, and in my opinion, they say the tax also help the people, like people. But I don't know if those money are really helping them, because I'm still seeing a lot of people struggling out there. They're in the streets. What?
Sorry. I was watching a video on Kamala Harris.
Just wait, dude. I'll watch it with you. I'll watch it with you. Just wait.
You want to watch it?
I'll watch it after the debate, of course.
Okay.
Well,
it's on Instagram.
Next topic.
Wait, next topic.
Wait, we hadn't talked about inflation.
Oh yeah, inflation.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you guys, since I literally took the whole segment.
Yeah, Ron, would you like to start?
I think we should probably work on the interest rates. That's what I know. I know very little about how to change inflation. I don't completely understand it myself.
I don't either.
Yeah, I don't understand too much, but I don't think you could change.
From what I know, it runs off interest rates.
I just know that stagflation is really bad. You don't want stagflation.
From what I heard, I'm pretty sure Venezuela at one point had like what? Their inflation rates was like 800% or something.
So
Wow.
obviously, inflation is like this. Every year, let's say you sell cars, right? You sell cars. You receive in stock of 100 cars every year into your store. So you're maybe charging, I don't know, maybe like
12,000.
let's say what?
12,000 for someone.
12 grand a car, right? You have 100 cars in storage, but then all of a sudden your manufacturer, something happens and lack of resources, they only can send you like 60 of these cars. Now you don't have a lot to sell, right? Because it'll go gone. So because if you sell them at the same price, they're all gone and you have nothing else after that, right? So they have to charge it because the manufacturer who's making these cars, because they have lesser resources, so these resources are more abundant. They will have to maybe it takes more just to require them, so they have to inflate up, and then when you get it, you're paying more than what you used to for those cars to stock up your inventory. And so you have to raise yours so you can make a profit. So in my opinion, inflation is kind of like a way that you can still make profit because everyone else is increasing too because they lost them.
In that case, like you use the example, in 60 instead of 100, means you are 4% short.
Generally,
mine come back, I would raise the prices 40% in that case.
Well, can I give you a real world example of inflation? For example, okay, this is inflation in China, not in US. Let's do inflation. Basically, me and Jackey the other day, we were going to Walmart in China, right? There's this durian. It was originally 18 Chinese RMB, right? A lot of people bought it. I don't know, not that many. It was like a good amount bought it, right? But that's not the point. It was 18 RMB, right? We just wanted, that was a great price. We came like a month later. Oh my God, now 25 RMB for a durian. Like, what the hell?
Look, a bit of that is greed, in my opinion, because look, you realize that originally it's 18. Not a lot of people buying it, right?
No, there were people buying
it. Let's say originally a lot of people didn't buy it, so they set it to 18. But then they realized maybe 50 people buy it every day, and they're like, wait a minute, if we charged up by $7 more, and then you do the math, you can make like thousands of more if they. So that's greed opinion.
Now, for me, like if more people are buying it, I would drop the price.
Really? Really? That's not.
Yes.
That's not.
I'll keep I would want to keep the amount of profit I get normally consistent. I don't want to
let's say your inventory is limited. Like you don't have a lot of it.
You only have 100 durian.
Limited, of course.
So think of this: your store has 100 durian. Your
assuming that I have a good amount left.
Manufacturing durian.
Assuming I have a good amount left, I would decrease price.
Your supplier who supplies you durian is only giving you, let's say, 100 every day, right? And you have 100 in your store. If you make it cheaper, everyone's gonna be like, "Oh wait, I can afford it," so they'll buy more. More people buy it, and then you don't have any more, and then there's a lot of supply and demand stuff.
Of course, obviously, if there are going to be, if I have a limited supply, I will, of course, increase it. But assuming that I have enough and I'll be fine, of course, decrease it.
Sure. I mean, I'll just say expired stuff.
Also, inflation will be between 1.5 and 3%.
I will say that expired stuff are the most cheapest thing.
Don't drink expired milk.
The problem is, should we give all the blame to the president for every little bit of inflation?
No, I don't think that has nothing to do with the president.
Normally, that's what happened to Joe Biden.
We're blaming him too much.
No, in my opinion, the source of inflation is general conflict. People hate. Look, think about this. China hates America, so you know what? We're not going to send you our materials anymore.
I think inflation is more complicated than that.
It's general common. Think of this: China doesn't want to send us materials anymore, and because we don't have those materials, we can't really make a lot of this anymore. So we just had to raise the price, and then we send it somewhere else. But then someone's like, "Man, this is expensive," so we'll change to something else, and then they'll inflate that price, and then it just gets, yeah.
Hold on. Okay. According to Topic.org, causes of inflation. I'm going to read this really quickly. The most common cause of inflation is an increase in the money supply. When there is more money chasing the same number of goods and services, prices go up. So, more money, inflation? The money supply.
Well, I mean, are we still printing money?
I mean, wow. Things.
Okay. The government is printing
What
money.
about
But I
our
don't
debt?
think
What
they're-
about
I don't think
national
they're
debt?
printing it so actively now. Hopefully they're not. Okay, if they are, then we could definitely blame the government for that. But I think even if they didn't print it, it's just general conflict. We got countries beefing with each other, so we decided to send supply, and because of that, companies have less to work with, so they have no choice to inflate the price of it so they can actually make profit. And then,
I mean, if you already have like a lot of money,
no,
what's
essentially,
the
this
little
is,
like
essentially, this is
if
all
you need
butterfly
anything, it's
effect.
like a very
Well,
small
essentially,
amount
this is
though.
all a butterfly effect. One guy's had a
Like,
beef with
let's
this
say if
guy.
Amazon has to inflate the prices, like, what's the problem with what this company is Amazon? They have a lot of money. Like, if you're gonna lose a little bit, that's fine. Like, no need to cry about it. You can lose it a little bit, 2-3% of your money. Just
Look,
People are greedy.
Amazon.
What?
People are greedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, at that point, like, I would rush ban
If
greed
Amazon
or
was back to only selling books, they weren't selling all that. Let's say these books are, you know,
they're not Titanic. Fuck yeah, bitch.
what?
If information in books, I'll get that. I don't give a fuck about the price. Fuck that price, bitch. I get the book whenever I want. I get the book costs like $2,000. Fuck you. I'm getting the book. You know, Jackie's
No, but
laughing.
they are selling books, and I don't think there is infinite copies of these, so they're so expensive. That's essentially what it is. Let's go next topic.
All right. What about national debt though?
National debt. I mean, do I know
I
a
mean,
lot
we
about
need
that?
have our what was it our
Why not
budget.
we just,
We gotta
why
lower
not
our
we just
budget.
go full Andrew
Lower our
Jackson?
budget.
No, why not we just go full Andrew Jackson mode and pay all the national debt?
I don't know. That doesn't work like that, sadly. We need to lower our budget. We're spending more money than we are receiving.
No, because
In my
we're
case,
cheap.
we need
Because
to
we're
lower our
cheap.
budget.
I think we should manage our budget.
Let me lower it.
We're in too much debt.
On the next topic.
All right.
Oh, education system.
First up, the first thing I wanted to point out was going on in Louisiana. They're now enforcing religion or forcing the Ten Commandments into schools, which is a violation of the First Amendment. What are your thoughts on that?
What? Say again?
Louisiana is enforcing the Ten Commandments in their schools.
What's the Ten Commandments?
Basically forcing religion.
Oh.
Okay.
Ooh.
First of all, that's violating another amendment. You're essentially forcing someone to live your lifestyle, essentially.
Wait, what amendment is it violating?
Wait.
First Amendment. Freedom of speech.
First Amendment,
freedom of
yeah.
religion.
Freedom. You have the right to do whatever the hell you want. So why does
As long as it ain't hurting others, you have the right to do it.
Lifestyle
First of all, we have religious schools, so if parents of families and the children want to,
no, but they have the choice to go to.
They're doing this to regular public schools that are not religious.
Yeah, no, that's my point. Hold on. Hear me out. There's religious schools. If you like to the freedom of speech and expression, or just decision making in general, freedom. If someone wants to study religion and be really religious, and their family also wants them to be religious, we have religious schools. Those are options. Don't force public schools to be religious school. It's not all students want to be religious. So there should be options available. Now, if you don't want to be go to religious school, you can go to public school. By making a public school religious, you're kind of taking away that the options away. You can't just force everyone to study religion.
Yes, I agree with that. You already, if you want to be religious, you have that. You got religious.
We got those options.
We have those options. It's not like they don't exist.
Yeah, they very much exist.
Because obviously, some people don't believe in religion. We should respect that. We shouldn't force them
Exactly. It should be respected.
You shouldn't say, "Oh, you don't respect religion." Well, you have to. You can't.
Oh, fuck this shit! It was passed on my birthday. The law was passed on my birthday.
Oh.
A multi-faith group of 9 Louisiana families with children in public schools filed suit in federal court today to block the new state law requiring public elementary, secondary, and post-secondary schools to display the 10 Commandments in every classroom.
Damn.
Yeah, a family, a faith group, a religious group of people filed a lawsuit against it. You know, when people are religious themselves or usually affecting the group like that, like, you're fucked up when they hate it. Then 4 days of the law passing.
Damn.
Like 4 or 5 days, they're already suing.
Okay, so back to what I was saying. Oh, yeah, so your religion thing, yeah, definitely. Wait, that was part of the First Amendment. They said the First Amendment
is a violation of the First Amendment.
Yeah. Okay. So what was that other?
Jackie's camera getting a little blurry. Like, it's orange. It's an orange tint.
Oh, that's because I accidentally adjusted that on my lighter.
Are we still talking about religion?
Jackie, what the hell are you doing? You look pink now.
Let me just change it a bit.
Just put it back to normal. Pissing me off.
Wow, now.
Dude, at least Jay's got a better camera than you.
Wait, hold up. Can we move on to different, like, it's still education, but something else about education?
I think we still need to
Okay, back to before I was interrupted for some reason.
On the economics, how to manage money. School doesn't teach me how to manage fucking money. I'm like clueless on what to do after school.
No. Listen.
Well, after I graduate, I'm
advocating that school should teach people to manage money.
Oh my college, not than like thousands of dollars of student debt.
Okay, I will say this. School, they say that it'll prepare you for your future, right? Then prepare them for everything that's in the future. Money, finance is a big part. Besides your career.
Here's the thing, though.
Besides your career, finance is an issue. So why not teach them?
I would argue that school does not prepare you for the future. School prepares you to be a scholar. Based on my experience with teachers and stuff, it seems like school, they say it's for your future, but it's not really. If you really think about the curriculum, they are trying to prepare students to be scholars, not for the future.
And if you're not a scholar,
which is why I don't disagree. I don't agree with them because being a scholar should be a choice. They say school prepares for your future, but really, in my point of view, based on my experience schooling really prepares you to be a scholar.
Yes, they should prepare you to, besides being a scholar, live your life the way ideally.
Not everyone wants to be a scholar. Not everyone wants to get into academia. Schooling is very effective. If you want to be a scholar and get into research and become a professor in academia, schooling is perfect for that. But not everyone wants to do that in their life.
Yeah. Also,
I got a good argument on this.
I was saying
that. Listen, hey, Jackey, quiet. It was like 150 years ago. Our cars look so much different. We can use horses and all, right? Now we got Tesla, those weird Cybertrucks. Technology has changed, even the phones, the computers. But then we got the classrooms, which have not changed over the last 150 years.
Yeah.
Which brings to the question: are we preparing the kids for the future, or are we preparing them for the past?
Like I just said, we're not preparing for either. We're preparing for them to become scholars, researchers. We're Franzl.
Oh, it's just gotta lag out. Okay, back to my original point.
It's
My point
automatically
was
muting
saying,
for some
no, I
reason.
just remember
My
I
Wi-Fi.
did take a finance class. Back in high school, we had a wait, was that a yeah, wait.
I'm taking an accounting class this upcoming semester.
No, in high school, we literally took a class that essentially, well, it wasn't a class. It was more like it was just a brief week where we talk about finance. Essentially, it was a required week course.
How effective was that?
Useless. It was so big. It was so big. No, they think they could get away with 2 weeks of finance course that doesn't even really help.
I bet most students weren't even paying attention.
We were.
We should get rid of student
getting
debt,
creative.
or stop making colleges so expensive, or just instead of just having gold places on like in the real world, how about start making college courses online for free?
Well, here's the thing. That would disincentivize the value of a college education if you just make it online.
Yeah.
It was not all of it, but
Watch.
some
If
of the
Franz
things.
went to college online,
Yeah,
he's
well.
just gonna be pulling up YouTube on the other tab.
Or I've been playing Beast One Simulator.
No, look, watch. Franz, if you were sitting in the college class online, I can guarantee you your second tab is YouTube.
Okay, my sister.
Oh, hold on. Fine, you want to say something?
My sister's GPA was 2.5 before COVID started. As soon as they went online, her GPA went to like 3.8 from 2.5 to 3.8.
I mean, some people are just better online because less pressure. And
Franz is gone. Franz is back.
Oh, look, no. Either assuming she's doing it correctly, like without like on cheating or anything.
And he's gone.
Wait. At first, I want to say.
Oh my god, my mic wants to disconnect on me.
This could be an effect of why she got better. Was she asking for help? Like
I don't think so.
Huh?
She just did it. She just did it herself.
Did everything herself. Like did not use
for 98% of it. Yes.
Pretty good.
Okay, good. That's probably because
I probably should keep the online classes.
And she doesn't.
On the other hand, my brother did the complete opposite.
Having online school could be a benefit because you don't hate school anymore because you don't have to get up and walk.
Yeah, you can plus doing it come from your own home, which sometimes is fun. And actually good for you.
No, because it's great, right? Look, she could.
Problem with her that she's not so good in good shape
in class right now. No, do you know what's so great about online school? You could be in a spa session while having on a class, or you could be on an airplane and class is in session. You just got your computer.
The airplane. I don't think you can do that though.
No, yes, you can before flight. Before flight starts.
No, actually, while we were online, I think that was twice that I had class in the middle of the school year. Actually, once. And it was 2020. I was heading to Florida. And the day that we left was a Friday. So I started class. So I was in the car while class was going on. What's there? Pretty fun. Interesting.
Okay.
Came at this class celebrity at one day.
I want to pose a question.
Yeah.
Should the government invest in our education system, make it more effective?
Yeah.
Yes.
Any ideas?
Despite making 20% of our population, students and kids are worth 100% of our future. That's a 100% yes.
Look.
200% agree.
Look.
That's
If
that's the first thing I'm doing.
Wait, no. If the government say that they care about people and saying that college will prepare you.
Also, I would also change how the classrooms look. Apparently, especially the layout of the classroom. It's not changed once in the last 150 years.
Okay, look. The government says that our importance should be invested. It's important. College will lead to that life. so they probably should support it, right? Then why is Eric Adams taking away money from the
Oh
public
my God.
to support illegal
Oh,
immigrants?
yeah. Me and Jackey are residents of New York City. Jackey goes to Queens College, a CUNY school in New York City, and our mayor, Eric Adams, took away funding from public colleges, which pisses me off.
What? This that should be illegal. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Adams
What
cut
the
funding from
hell is
public
going on in
colleges.
New York? No
Oh,
problem
and
with this.
look. That's the thing. They say that they care about the future, saying that college is the future. So why are they taking
Which college isn't
funds
the
from a
future? I know
college?
that. Like after college, most people are left clueless what to do afterwards, especially
If,
how
if the
debt they're in.
government
But to know
says
what
that they
career to
support
take.
college, why are they taking away funds from college?
That's why I think like school should be, especially like schooling, kind of should be kind of optional to some extent.
Yes. I want to like actually
Like, not-
Ron, do you have,
like me,
um,
the schooling that I have, like I think it doesn't affect me and help me in ways. Then people learn best from self-teaching themselves, like me.
Yeah. absolutely.
I'm not able to get that though.
I just want to say, so you know how like college is really expensive, right?
Yeah, which is fucking stupid.
What
Europe
are
knows
some
what the hell they're doing.
What are some things government could do to make that less of, like help you out with that?
Instead, how about just ask Europe for help? And their colleges aren't even that expensive; it's just a few $100s.
Really?
And some colleges in Germany, they actually pay you to go to college. You
Oh,
don't pay them. They pay you to do it.
so let me ask a question. Do U.S. colleges pay people to go to college? What do you think?
If they did, maybe an interesting out.
Oh, wait, yes or no?
It may not
What?
be the best in practice. As an idea,
yes,
maybe interesting.
Fine, yes or no? Do U.S. colleges you pay to go to college?
But I honestly don't know. I'm actually gonna check that out.
Undergrads, I think the answer is no, they don't. However, when people say college, like in politics, if people mention college, like college is scam, whatever, right? I feel like they're only talking about undergrad. If you're going to college as a PhD student, college, for example, Yale University's mathematics PhD programs gives students a stipend to do their PhD program if they're accepted. So PhD program, which is
there
part
are
of
some.
college, pays
Berkeley
college.
College in Kansas, Berea College in Kentucky, Curtis Institute of Music in Pennsylvania, University of Missouri, Columbia.
Yeah.
Those are some that do.
For their PhD program, which
In
makes me
2024.
say this. A lot of people, when they talk about college and give really extreme
Davidson
opinions-
College. Well, Davidson College does so.
Yeah,
And college that Steph Curry went to.
yes, Davidson College, great liberal arts college, by the way. Anyways, the point is, I feel like a lot of people when they talk about colleges and give extreme opinions how the college is scam and stuff, they're only talking about the undergrad years. They're not talking, and people who say that college isn't worth it, they're not talking about master's degree, PhDs, medical school, law school. If undergrad doesn't benefit you for your future, I can understand the argument being made. But you can't just generalize that to the entire higher education system. So sure, if you think undergrad is not useful for your career, right? Okay. But you can't just say based on that college is a scam. Because what about your PhD students, your medical students, your law school students? Do you think medical school, law school, and PhD programs and master programs, which is a part of college, is beneficial for your career? Not undergrad. PhD, med school, law school, which is still part of college.
No,
Any thoughts on that?
no, next topic.
Oh.
Right here.
Foreign policies. What are the foreign policies?
All right, some of them are listed here. The Israel-Hamas war. There's some interesting ones to talk about. The Russia-Ukraine war that happened.
I have no idea what are the foreign policies.
There's the ongoing Russia invasion of Ukraine, the Israel-Hamas war.
I'm not knowledgeable on this
election.
topic. Give a good debate on it.
Same.
Should we basically implying should we send aid to countries that are in need, especially like Ukraine? The Republican Party are completely against sending money to Ukraine to help them.
Well, I know nothing about this topic.
I know nothing about the topic. I can't really speak of it.
Well, that sounds like a skill issue. All right, I'll get going in here. I got 2 more topics. Hold up. Let me go. We'll type it in. Yeah.
W is in the chat.
Is anyone still watching live stream?
Let's take a look.
Sadly, no. It's just me. But
Oh,
maybe people will watch it afterwards. Who knows?
You know, when the stream does to watch the whole.
Yep.
wait, is this already posted on YouTube?
Yeah, it's been posted on YouTube.
They're gonna somehow watch 1 hour 20 minutes. Hell no.
Podcasts are quite long. They watch
This is
movies that are
basically
2
where
hours.
essentially this
They
is
watch movies that are
Is
2
there
hours.
any
What the
chance
fuck you
we
want?
can make this podcast on Apple Podcasts? Can we get this podcast on Apple Podcasts?
We could make it a podcast at this point.
bro, this
Wait,
is
what is Spotify? Can we get this?
this is
podcast?
essentially a podcast.
I'll do that. I'll fucking do that.
Can we get this on Spotify? How do we do that?
This is essentially a podcast.
We could do multiple episodes if you want. Wait, wait. I want. Agree. Raise your hand if you agree with me. I would like to see this get on Spotify. How the heck do you do that?
Me? How do I raise my hands?
Oh, I
How do I
want
raise
this to
my
be
hands on
on Spotify.
camera?
Oh.
Me. Let's do this. Somebody host. Screw you. I'm bigger than y'all, B.
No, wait, no, pinning myself. How do you pin yourself?
I'm gonna pin myself.
Alright, should we move on to the next topic?
I'll put it on the next topic right there.
Healthcare policies.
Yeah, I'll read what it says here.
Jackey, what next topic?
Oh, healthcare policies.
About the
All
drug
right.
policies, the universal health care, about the COVID,
Obamacare.
Obamacare.
Obamacare, Social Security,
It's
Medicare,
free
Medicaid,
healthcare.
Medicare, Medicaid, drug policy, Affordable Care Act, Social Security.
What's the general argument that Republicans make on healthcare?
Let me see. No, it says no. RFK Kennedy has been a prominent anti-vax advocate. It says.
Oh,
I mean, you don't have to take the vax. You're not even
Have to,
vaccinated.
Being
You don't have to
against
take.
the fact you don't have to. Yes,
You're not
opinion
even,
is bad.
you're not even
But
vaccinated.
the fact is different from what your opinion is different from fact. You gotta remember that.
yeah.
Sadly.
All right.
Sadly, it's
Healthcare.
different.
Wait, what are we talking about healthcare?
Here it says drug policy, universal health care, Affordable Care Act, Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid,
Wait, let me Google the Affordable Care Act real quick.
Affordable Care.
Okay. Affordable Care Act. Sounds
It
by
signed law by Obama on March 23rd, 2010.
yes. Let me just read what it is. Okay. So to summarize, the Affordable Care Act has 3 primary goals: make affordable health insurance available to more people, expand Medicaid to cover all adults with income below 138% of the FPL, support innovative medical care delivery methods designed to lower the costs of healthcare generally. So basically makes healthcare more available. It wants to cover adults with income that's less than a certain amount.
Hungry.
And, yeah.
I say, what about the children? What about the children? It says adults.
It doesn't say anything about the children.
The problem is, allow the children, especially the children, should be most like a priority of this.
Oh, so you think that affordable care should
It should be age. Should be like really old. Like
so
it should be
affordable
more
care act
of
should
a priority.
expand to
The
beyond
younger
adults.
people, so the younger you are, more priority that you should have the health care.
Wait.
Well, you have
So the
better
Affordable
chance of
Care Act you think
providing
should
for our
expand
future.
to all ages?
I think it should have expanded all ages. but the children shouldn't be on watch for have a bigger priority. Should be up there on the list,
Okay.
top of the top of the priority list. Should get the treated first.
All right.
They are our future.
Dr. Obamacare?
Mom care. I don't understand why you have to name it after yourself. In there. It's just kind of a dumb idea.
I mean, look. I'm sure if Trump was to,
He's
look,
back.
look. I'm sure if Trump was to have his own healthcare, he would have called it Trump Care.
Oh my
He would have done the
god.
same. He would have called it the same.
He's gone again. He's still gone. He's back.
Oh God, I fucking hate this. I hate.
Look.
My
if Trump
microphone
was to have his
disconnecting
own
me.
healthcare, he would have called it Trump Care. The same
broken
thing.
right now, my mic.
Any president would have called it this fair.
Anything else? I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know too much about this topic as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, one final topic. Yay!
Yay.
This involves me. This is
Oh.
not me. My group of people.
LGBTQ.
Wait, Franz, why don't you start this one? Since this is your topic.
All right.
This is your home court.
Come on, Jackey. What the hell?
This is your home.
This is your
team
home
advantage.
court. You're a home court advantage. We're a
Oh,
home court
screw you.
All right, Franz, you're up.
All right, here we go. All right, everyone should, of course, obviously get equality. Doesn't matter who you are. But the gays have always existed. Proof evidence has been found that gays have been around for even since the caveman era for hundreds of thousands of years. The oldest trans person has been found to be dated at 5,000, even much more. That is interesting to think about. That back then, like 600 years ago, that being homosexual was actually accepted as a thing. Also, depending on where you were, like the Aztecs, I'm pretty sure completely against it. They would actually like kill you for some odd fucking reason. Most people in most countries in the world were actually fine with it. But the reason why most people started hating it is because of the Christians and the religious people. So fuck the Christians, fuck them. I really do hate them. They're the reason why this is even a problem. The problem is religion should be away from politics. We should not get them confused or mix them up in any way. Any questions?
I agree with that.
Any questions, Jackey?
Let's see. So, is that? I don't think it's really a question.
And it doesn't matter if it's a regular question or not. Can I ask anything?
Let me think real quick. Okay. So based on that, you're probably not a huge supporter of the Party 2025 movement, right? Because it
Honestly, no.
yeah.
It's the reason I used to be a Trump supporter. It's the large reason why I'm no longer a Trump supporter. It was like the final straw reason why I switched to Kamala.
Yeah, because this woman over here supports LGBTQ rights.
Honestly, I know. And a WNBA player, Brittany Griner, I'm pretty sure it was
Of course.
her. No, she's actually trans. Lesbian. She has a wife.
Also, Lil Nas X, great rapper. He's also trans.
Yeah.
Wait, since when? I didn't know that.
Not trans. Yeah.
Nah, he's not trans.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Same for Billy Porter,
And Elton John.
Elton John, and who's the other guy?
Pete Buttigieg.
Sam,
Pete Buttigieg.
Who's that Sam guy? He's like on the same level as Adele in singing.
Sam Smith, I'm pretty sure it was.
Sam Smith. Yeah.
Sam Smith.
Yeah, I know. And not much of the music anyway. But
Yeah, I
in
think
fact, it was kind of interesting.
taking away
it was still
LGBTQ
illegal
rights,
in most states in the U.S. to be gay
taking
up
away,
until 2003. But
yeah,
most
but,
states and it came a law on June 26th, 2003, 9 days after my sister was born. So
oh,
it's 21 years.
but yeah,
Germany
taking away
added it in the 90s, like 96.
taking away LGBTQ rights or restricting it is definitely a step going backwards.
Definitely.
Yep.
I
I
feel
mean,
like
knowing like 800 years ago, it was already accepted.
yeah. Also, I
Yeah.
want to mention this in history. So back then there was not too far back, like I think a couple decades ago.
From what I know, it's actually the rights are being expanded to I'm pretty sure Luxembourg in Europe. Yeah,
Yeah.
their law is going to take effect on January 1st.
Yes.
Their laws were passed earlier this year. Or voting on it.
Just to be more clear, Project 2025, I'm pretty sure it doesn't ban gay, but like, if I read it last
it
time,
takes away the rights, education, healthcare.
It allows
right to
people-
marriage, right to adopt kids.
It also allows companies to discriminate against LGBTQ people when they're like
and
hiring.
it takes away my right to have kids and marry. Like I always wanted kids, my own, whether it's in marriage or birth or whatever. I mean, men can get pregnant and have birth. And it's happened before. Men can get pregnant. I don't want people.
This reminds me of the president. I forgot which president. He basically said that you can be gay in the military, but you cannot let people know. You basically have to.
Was it Eisenhower?
No. But Trump actually banned trans people from the military.
Are you sure that's not Eisenhower?
Really?
Yes, he did.
Damn. There was a president.
I think it was Eisenhower.
No, it was not Eisenhower. There was
Eisenhower is the best president. Not gonna lie, one of the most underrated presidents.
There was a president. It was recently, not too like a couple decades ago.
Reagan.
I forgot, but he said yes. People, gay people and LGBTQ can be in the military.
Oh, I know who's that. Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton. Yes, Bill Clinton.
Because he's the one who added Pride Month.
It's the policy known as "Don't ask, don't tell."
There's a policy called "Don't ask, don't tell" by Bill Clinton, which
I don't like lying or like about especially who I am as a person.
That's the thing.
I don't like doing. I don't want to get back in the closet. I'm gonna be honest about me being gay. I'm always anything I can if I can. Anytime I'll make sure I'll bring it up if I can.
Well, hold up. There's a policy called "Don't Ask, Don't Tell" by Bill Clinton, which basically say yes, you can be gay in the military, but people mustn't know. You cannot let anybody know you're gay, or you'll be in big trouble. So you can be gay, but don't let anyone find out.
Okay, so I can't go to the military then. Which is good. I don't want to be in the American military. Not serving this dipshit of the country.
Yeah. Bill Clinton's basically saying this: you can be gay, but don't tell anyone.
No, if you're not asked, if you're not asked.
Bill Clinton has the same stance on immigration as Trump. He's completely against illegal aliens, and I have proof of that. I prove that Bill Clinton is against the immigration, like same way like Trump.
Okay. So here's my
1995.
stance.
Jackey, I want you to watch.
What?
Hold on, let me go to YouTube and I'll share my screen. I'll bring it up. Hold up. Let me sit up on my chair. I'm just laying down on fucking.
Can I screen share a video by Kamala Harris who you should watch?
Hold on, I'm gonna share a video first. It's minute 25.
Oh man.
I also want to screen share something.
Or you're gonna send it to me and I can do it myself.
No, I kind of want to do it myself.
Bill. Daddy Bill Clinton.
Billy Bill.
Where's the present screen? Share.
Billy Bill.
I'm just
all right.
Where
see my screen?
Everyone's screen. What screen?
I'm screen sharing something. I'm not?
Yes, you are.
It's me. This is me.
It's Bill. It's Bill Nye, the Science Guy.
And Bill Clinton, Jackey, I need you to watch this.
Bill Nye, Bill.
Jackie's been quiet. Watch. It's a real love, of course. Come on, video.
Christian, Gerverish, Maine, Kleiner,
All Americans,
Listen.
not only in the states most heavily affected, but in every place in this country, are rightly disturbed by the large numbers of illegal aliens entering our country. The jobs they hold might otherwise be held by citizens or legal immigrants. The public service they use impose burdens on our taxpayers. That's why our administration has moved aggressively to secure our borders more, by hiring a record number of new border guards, by deporting twice as many criminal aliens as ever before, by cracking down on illegal hiring, by barring welfare benefits to illegal aliens. In the budget I will present to you, we will try to do more to speed the deportation of illegal aliens who are arrested for crimes, to better identify illegal aliens in the workplace as recommended by the commission headed by former Congresswoman Barbara Jordan. We are a nation of immigrants, but we are also a nation of laws. It is wrong and ultimately self-defeating for a nation of immigrants to permit the kind of abuse of our immigration laws we have seen in recent years, and we must do more to stop it.
Wait, is it Bill Democrat?
What?
Isn't Bill Democratic?
Yes, he's Democratic.
Oh.
About that, Jackey.
All right, Franz, can you hold on? I'll put this link. I'll join the chat. Hold on. Okay, Franz, do you get this link in the private chat?
Jackey, what the hell is that in the chat, in the group chat? But the Franzl man, what the fuck?
What?
Well, Franz, can you show this?
You just saw it. I sent it in 2
Well,
hours.
Franz, can you screen share? Can you display that video?
Ron wakes up and
Netta? Oh, fuck this.
goes down.
Can you?
He's ready
Right.
to go digging.
I sent the video on the Discord.
Once he comes out, though, he's ready
Oh,
to-
Jackey, this is important. This is important.
Where's the sound? Where's my
Beer,
sound?
beer. Beer.
I'm not signing in, please.
It's not.
Emergency. Let's think about that. They didn't plan for it, which means they didn't save for it. And they then incur tens to hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt. Now, credit score is supposed to be a measure of basically, are you a good bet? Are you responsible financially? We have made it now so that medical debt cannot be counted against your credit score.
Okay. Okay. I like that. What do you thought?
Doc?
Yes, let's go. Come for 2024. Let's fucking go, daddy.
Yeah.
Someone just talked a minute ago. Yo, the GOAT test, Kamala 2024.
We're gonna have the
hopefully
first female
you
president.
you have a good reason. You have a good reason. Kamala 2024, vote blue.
We need more people coming out to poll.
Yeah.
Voting.
Poll.
Oh. But the problem is, if we keep calling them the Republicans freaks, like they're gonna endorse it and keep
Yeah.
liking it.
We
Of,
just
of all
don't-
words are
we
offensive,
just
like,
don't agree on. No, we just don't agree
of
on.
all words in the English language, the word weird isn't a word I think of when to get what the Republicans get offended by. The Republicans are offended by the word weird. If we call them weird, they're gonna get offended. Call them weird. One way to attack them is call them weird.
Boom, boom, boom,
I mean, they
boom,
really
boom.
are weird, to be fair. I mean, the progressive socialist in Bosch, the Bosch pit, is pretty good. He supports Kamala, of course. Anyway, fuck you, Ben Shapiro. Fuck you.
Ben
Oh wait, can we talk about who Kamala Harris should pick for her running mate?
Pete Buttigieg.
I would like to see that, but I don't think it's happening.
Shapiro.
Man, he's from Michigan. He's literally from Michigan.
Let's go,
What
Shapiro.
about Mark Kelly?
Nah. I mean, the
Well,
Democrats.
before we go that, back when
Admit, if Texas goes blue, I am.
when Trump
I
was
want-
choosing
I
his
want
vice-
black sis. I want
Wait,
blue
Fonz.
Arizona, black sis in North Carolina.
Wait, Fonz,
Can we have
when
North
Trump was-
Carolina?
wait, Fonz, when
I
Trump
want,
was
no, not North Carolina. I
Oh,
want
look,
North
when
Carolina.
Trump was choosing his vice president, what do you think he should have chose?
I think anyone but JD Vance, his
JD Vance was not a good.
among independent, his
I think
approval
you should-
rating is at 5%.
I think
His
you should have
approval
picked
rating is at
who's the
5%
other
among
guy?
independents.
Who's the color?
JD Vance is very, very unpopular. Very
Wait,
unpopular.
Well, who's the other guy? There
He
was,
was-
there
What's
was
also
Marco Rubio.
kind of
there was-
interesting
There
that
was
JD
Doug-
Vance was in fact caught following neo-Nazis.
No, I mean there was Doug Berman. What are your thoughts on him?
Yeah, I don't know much about the options.
Right, there's
Also,
Marco
JD
Rubio.
Vance is the worst.
Oh, but then there's a
option.
very popular guy, Marco Rubio.
Yeah, I don't really care. I mean,
Then who's the other guy? Who's the other guy?
I don't like Mike Pence either. He's against LGBT. Yeah, I know Trump is against LGBT. Like, I've seen speeches, him saying that he supports them. The way he says LGBT is like, or whatever that is. Like, he doesn't even know what it is. He's so fucking old. And we're going to talk about the fact he brags about passing a dementia test.
Yeah.
I'm like, Obama didn't brag as half as much as about when he won a Nobel Peace Prize. I mean, like, Trump is just a fucking piece of crap.
Trump
So a
picking
loser.
Trump picking JD Vance was one of the most cockiest thing he ever done.
Some say his sons, Eric and Donnie Jr., convinced him to do it.
Damn. Well, that just shows how cocky Trump is. He gains no political advantage from picking Vance.
Yeah, only disadvantages. Among independents, his approval rating is at 5% in the single digits.
Yeah.
It's real bad.
I mean, to be fair, the movie Hillbilly how do you pronounce it?
I mean,
Hillbilly
he
LG.
literally announced his he basically admitted that he's racist, like hates
Well,
Mexicans.
well, to be
In his
fair,
Senate campaign in 2022, he
Well, to be-
admitted that he was
to be
sexist.
fair, there's a movie Hillbilly Elegy that I watched about JD Vance. I actually like the movie, but like, I don't think JD Vance.
JD Vance looks like what a lost missing kid would look like as an adult. Some random missing kid from the 90s would look like as an adult.
Oh my god,
He does though, doesn't he?
not a bit.
Using AI just to determine what the kid from the 90s would look like as like today.
I think
JD Vance.
I
It's just
think
JD
JD Vance
for
has
sure.
too much facial hair.
No, I mean, I would like to see people with big hair finally get into office finally, but JD Vance, the worst of them. But I would rather have Woodrow Wilson be VP over
Oh my God.
Vance.
All right. Is there another topic?
No, sadly,
Oh, okay.
I mean, if there wasn't.
Oh.
At least not according to Wikipedia. Don't ask questions. I use Wikipedia
Wait,
to
Franz,
solve
Franz.
campaign issues.
Just to support Harris's campaign, can you play this video? 1 second.
Oh my God, what's going on now? Oh my.
Kaiser is the god.
No, he ain't.
You rank me as mod, please. Who the hell is the GOAT test?
I don't know.
Franz wakes up at 2
Alright,
a.m.
Franz.
Go down and cook some
Can
mac
you
and
put
cheese.
this
I don't wake up 2 a.m. I go to bed like a.
just to end our debate?
Wait,
To watch this.
wait, let him rejoin.
Okay.
Franz wakes up at
Is
2
he back?
a.m. I don't
Franz,
know where he
Can you
is.
play that video? Just to end our debate.
Franz wakes up at 2 a.m. ready to cook that mac and cheese. Right, maybe
Oh.
chug that beer. Chug, 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 chugging.
Finally, there's my mic.
Franz, can you play a video? I put
I
on
heard you.
Discord in the
I
chat.
heard you. I heard you. Heard you the first time.
All right, hey, fine. This is recorded.
In this election, we each
Yes, I
face
heard
a
you. I've
question.
seen it.
What kind of country do we want to live in? There are some people who think we should be a country of chaos, of fear, of hate. But us, we choose something different. We choose freedom. The freedom not just to get by, but get ahead. The freedom to be safe from gun violence. The freedom to make decisions about your own body. We choose a future where no child lives in poverty, where we can all afford health care, where no one is above the law. We believe in the promise of America, and we're ready to fight for it. Because when we fight, we win. So join us. Go to KamalaHarris.com and let's get to work.
I'ma keep on running because the winner don't quit on themselves.
Man, I wish I could donate.
Yeah.
Why she only has 300?
You need to be 18 plus to donate.
trees. All the
Kamala Harris 2024.
what
Vote
does
blue.
coconut trees have to do with anything?
Mhm. Can I
Wait,
not
what
spell
was-
today? Harus.
I'm also comment. Let's comment at the same time.
No.
No?
No. Comma undermine.
Okay, I'll do that.
Barlow.
Oh, let me reload the video. I don't see a comment yet.
Cyber news.
What kind of country do we want to live
Yeah, look. This guy here from Germany, and he supports Harris.
I support her new southern accent. She and Joe just spent 4 years creating chaos and limited freedom. What the?
Trump for president, Trump for me. Chaos. You know. Oh yeah. Because you dropped that and become the VP nomination. Freedom. Oh, that's Trump. He banned Trump from the military. Even better than Obama. Vote blue. Take a mic out your ear. What do you want, Jonathan? Vote from India. No, Trump. He said he wants to help America, but what he says he wants to do is about hurting the country. Realize he's hurting the country. His policies. He only thinks on positive himself, not negative.
Harris Shapiro, 2024.
Well, Kamala Shapiro or Josh Harris. Josh Harris, 2024. Or with JD Trump or the Donald Vance. Oh, fuck no.
Did someone say Tim Walz for VP?
Yes.
How about
We do not need Trump. You fucking do not want anything else. Just because he hasn't won anything yet.
Go back.
He didn't win the presidency in 2020.
Harris was president in 2024.
He would have won 2016 or 2020. Fuck you, B. Neither of him. Borders are wrecked. reporter is not already.
I like how you're just hating on YouTube comments right now.
Hold my box line. I'm gonna
Oh my God, oh my
no.
Oh my God,
Joe
funny, that's funny.
Biden
Oh my
are just fucking delusional for one.
Wait.
Joe Biden said the right things.
Oh my
It's his age. If Joe Biden was younger, he would have been a much better president.
Who?
If Joe Biden was younger, he would have been a much better president.
I think he was. I think he.
Yeah, for sure.
I think he was more humble back then.
He did
Even
really well.
even like 10 years ago, he was still much better.
He
A lot better.
really well when he was younger.
He's got the most experience out of anyone here.
Yeah.
This is the 1970s.
Well, Joe has more experience. He's like 19 something.
1971, the earliest.
71.
Even back then, Joe was still losing hair. Joe's got a better hairline now than he did back then.
Damn.
I have a better hairline than Paul.
Come on, people. And I'm not talking about the innocent, how innocent Joe. Oh yeah, when he was a senator.
Joe Usaw.
Look at his hairline then.
Oh, Joe Biden.
Yeah, age 29.
You know, Trump at 29, he doesn't look much different.
Trump, like age what, 33, 34, said he modern.
No, I remember he was like,
Then Trump became the thing he swore to destroy.
No,
he
when he
hated
was,
it, but he became.
no, back when he was like in his early 40s.
Watch, hold on.
There are an awful lot of damn fools in the Congress and the Senate and those who want to get there, but there's no way you can legislate against that.
Right. But you think in the long run that the American people are going to
Doesn't even sound like what
their money being squandered on all sorts of wild political notions?
The question is, how long is the American public going to put up with a small group of men and organizations determining the political process by deciding who can run and who can't run?
But Senator, aren't you a living example?
I am an anachronism. I'm a 29-year-old oddball. The only reason I was able to raise the money is I was able to have a national constituency to run for office. There are an awful lot of damn fools in the Congress and the Senate and those who want to get there.
Thoughts on that?
He looks young, very young.
Doesn't even sound like what he kind of like talks.
1971. It says 1974, and no, that's wrong. She wouldn't be 29 in 74. 29 in 1971, so.
I mean, he doesn't talk, but his voice sounds different.
We're not going to talk about how Trump is older. Trump now is older than when Trump was 4 years ago.
Same for Joe.
If Trump wins, he'll be older than Biden. And the big problem what Trump did to Biden was about attack his age. Now that Trump's now older than what Trump would be older than what Biden was 4 years ago.
Kamala only
Interesting
59.
Kamala's a whole 18 years younger.
Yes.
I'm like, the age difference. If someone was born when Trump was already an adult by the time Kamala was born.
Mm-hmm.
Even though he wasn't old enough to vote yet, at the time the voting age was still 21. Biden's first election would be 1954.
Wait, are there any more topics we need to discuss?
Oh, I know it's a topic. Let's talk about the hairline.
Yeah, that hairline's actually kind of bad. Not gonna lie.
See, let me just say, I have the best hairline out of Dusty, and I got the nice straight.
Yeah, my hairline's awful.
I got the nice straight.
Oh, let me take a picture of myself. I'll share my.
I think your hairline is like up down, up down, up down.
Well, I mean, just
yours like all the way pushed back. I got a nice flat, just lined up with paper.
Why are we talking about our hairline?
Hold
Bill's
on.
hairline looks horrendous. That's the biggest forehead I've ever seen.
Lol. Wait, whose hairline is bigger? I mean, forehead. My forehead or Joe Biden's forehead? 29.
Let's see. I think yours.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
Well, I think we have to end this stream soon. My computer's
Well,
overheating.
It
And
doesn't
it's low
serve.
battery.
Hold on. Open.
Nah, fine.
Alright.
You can't even see it.
Watch. Here we go.
I can't even see that hairline. Move up your hair. That's not a hairline. It's not a hairline. That's hair.
Yeah, okay.
And what are you trying to riz us up
What
with
are
that
you riz
picture?
up?
What are you trying to riz up with that picture? What are you trying to riz?
I'm a disappointment. I am a fucking disappointment.
You trying to riz up someone with that picture? You know, I'm just staring like.
Yeah.
No, we need a picture of you like putting up your hair.
Oh, well, that picture would be really good for a Zara fashion magazine.
No, do you know that'd be a
Hold on,
really good.
hold on, let me put my
That'd be
hair
a really good. Wait, hold up. I just need
For
a name.
Zara.
No,
Imagine Zara.
no, that would be a really good
Oh
profile
God.
for. Wait.
Oh, God.
I just
Oh God,
need.
it
I
gets
just need
worse,
the name.
Jackey. It gets worse.
No, hold on. I just can't remember the name of this app. I got you. That is a perfect profile picture for a Tinder.
Oh my God.
Why are those fucking zoomed? Why is my this picture so fucking zoomed in? Oh, it's fucking worse.
Oh, actually, that's not bad hair. That's not.
That's really good hairline.
So your face is literally a shape of an egg.
It's compared to mine. It's pretty
No,
good.
You know, I look at that face. It looks like an upside down egg. It looks like an
Oh,
upside
fuck you, Jackey.
Oh my God, it kind of does.
upside
Wait,
down.
let me flip my computer screen.
Ew.
Look.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yo, if I flip that picture upside down, you're gonna see an egg.
Wait, we probably should edit this part out of the
Jackey, what
live
did I do to
stream.
you?
Wait, Fawn, we should edit this part out of the live stream. We don't need people hearing us say this.
I don't care. I'm not editing this part out.
We're not? Oh gosh.
Oh God.
We're talking about
Oh,
hairlines in the political
Where's the
debate.
hate comment?
Political.
Let it
Yo,
come.
I think it's a political controversy that his hairline is terrible. The Joe's hairline is horrendous.
Oh, it's so bad though.
Fine, it's not as bad as mine. Mine's worse. Look at mine.
I just saw that. I just thought of an upside down egg.
I fucking hate you, Jack. I really hate you. What did I do? What do we do now?
Okay. I don't know.
We wrap the debate up.
Wrap the debate
All
up.
right, at this point, let me untie.
All right.
All right, resident of Michigan, resident of New York,
York.
and another resident of New York.
All right, people. This is going to be it. Wait, 2 minutes. It's waiting on 2 minutes. It's almost 2 hours.
Okay.
We're 1 second, 2 minutes. I got you.
Walk in place. Hit the balls.
This is a political debate on behalf of Mr. Basketball, president of resident of Michigan, Master J, a resident of New York, and Jay Chad, another resident of New York.
I am Master J, and I approve this message.
I'm age independent. I don't proof of nothing.
No, I got you. I
We're
got
going
you.
backwards.
I can
Wait,
already.
I don't want to be in the military. I don't want to start this dipshit of a country.
No, I got you. You create your own party one day, right? And you call it.
I mean, I do want to be a politician.
Oh,
That's
you
what
call
I could
it.
be.
No, I got you. You create your own party.
I'm
right?
running for
You
president in
call it-
2044. And I'm nominating Jackie Chan as my
Hold on,
VP.
hold on, listen. You create your own party and you call it We the Gang.
I'm gonna run for president, and I'm nominating Jackey as my VP.
Yeah, I got you.
Jay, give me my secretary.
He's a
Okay.
secretary.
Cool.
Yeah.
They gonna cook. They gonna cook.
This is the Lang administration.
Yeah.
Lang administration.
Long,
The
not
Lang
lame. It's long.
administration.
Wait,
The
long.
Long.
We're gonna get Kamala Harris's endorsement.
I shall endorse Kamala. Young,
The Lang.
young, Daddy Hunter,
Oh my God.
No.
slay queen, slay. That's a
No.
slogan. Slay queen,
Oh my
yes.
God,
That's our slogan.
political
Slay queen,
slogan.
yes.
Queen Slay.
No, that's the most brain rot thing.
No, it isn't. You're not a drag queen, bitch.
Wait,
I'm a drag queen. Yeah.
what presidential slogan was that? Slay Queen Slay. You're getting
I would endorse them so much.
my vote. You're definitely getting my vote.
Okay, that's getting my vote for sure.
Ty Washington.
Anyway, all right, people, that will be the end of the stream. Hopefully, look out for more videos coming. I'll record another video of Minecraft, of course. Hopefully, with the mic working.
Just
Third
wait,
episode.
I got you.
My mic didn't work.
No, I got you. Just make sure this time when you record on Minecraft, make sure you're not at McDonald's.
I wasn't. Hell on. The third episode, the quality, it wasn't glitchy, but the mic supposedly didn't work for some
We
reason.
need to
I don't
have
the mic.
an ecology.
So my audio just nothing. I mean, it's just playing on Minecraft. I'll take it.
Podcast talking about ecology.
No, then your third episode of Minecraft, it's like you cracked the mic.
Yeah, and fixing. Wait, hopefully episode 4 ends up being fixed.
You
Hopefully.
want an ecology podcast?
We need a podcast talking about animals.
No, just about how it's a general podcast.
Oh, an ecology podcast.
No, regular podcast. There is no certain topic. Every episode
got
has a
you.
different topic.
The podcast.
Lee podcast. The Lee.
Or we should probably do a formal conclusion.
Okay. Peace.
No, like Franz, give a speech. No speech.
I got you. What's this? Okay. Wait, hold up.
Oh, he left.
What? Hey, girl.
Oh, he's
Okay.
back.
Wait.
Oh, well, Max keep glitching out, and so we.
I got you.
So we, Daddy.
We need you to give a speech to conclude.
I got you.
All right. Vote Kamala Harris today or die trying.
Yes.
Vote Harris or die trying.
Wait.
Do this. Bye, everyone.
Wait.
Yeah.
I got you.
Bye.